Healthy eating is a lot easier if you have the support of your family, and today we'll show you ways to get all your family members on board. We're all busy and it's hard to find time to cook healthy meals, so we'll show you some great options for ways to eat healthy when you're on the run, both at home and on the road. And we'll be cooking up some delicious recipes using fruits and vegetables and show you ways to make getting your 5 a day or more a real pleasure. That's all next. Stay tuned. Most of us struggle to find enough hours in our day to accomplish everything we need to, and it's easy to let healthy eating fall by the wayside. But just because we're busy doesn't mean that we have to sacrifice good nutrition. Here with us today to show us how to eat healthy when we're on the run is Kathy DiGuisseppe, a nutrition educator with Penn State Cooperative Extension. That's the part of Penn State that does community education. So Kathy, thanks for joining us
thanks
today.
for having me.
Yeah. I think most people have the misconception that in order to eat healthfully, we must be at home spending hours in the kitchen cooking up a healthy meal.
Well, if that's an option, that's great, but sometimes our lives are just too hectic to do that. So we need to, with a little bit of planning, it's good to have other options.
Right, and you want to think about things like what restaurants are available if we're not able to get home, and what food we have at home.
Absolutely.
Things like
planning
that.
is good too.
One of the things that I find that works really well for me is stocking my car or even my office at work with healthy staples. And if anybody looked in my car, Kathy, they would think that I was crazy because I have some apples and some bags of carrots. But you say that I'm not crazy. That's a good idea.
Absolutely not. Apples and fruit are nature's fast food, so that's a great place to start. But we've also brought some other things with us. Because we put them in little baggy sizes so we're not tempted to overeat out of the box. Little bags of crackers are a great thing. They don't go bad very fast like fruit can, so it's a great thing to carry with you all the time.
Whole grain, low fat.
Whole grain, low fat, definite.
Right, we do have the bags of carrots. Yeah.
And then we have some nuts over there, which are great. Once again, let's put them in some baggies, though, so we don't take the can with us and eat too many.
It's easy to eat too many nuts.
Yes,
you get started with them and you're going forever.
We also have some granola bars. Once again, I want to remind you, try and read the labels to make a good choice, because some of them are high in fat and sugar.
For so many of us, our busy schedules mean that we do not have time to cook. And you say that the secret to that is?
Once again, planning. You know, it's hard. I know. I'm in the same situation everybody else is. But as long as we do some planning and maybe have some stuff stocked in our home, we can make some better choices.
Okay, great. In a previous episode, we showed everybody how to do a pantry and freezer makeover, and you developed for us wonderful lists of things to stock your freezer and your pantry with that you can use to throw together a quick meal. They are available on our website at www.pottstownfoundation.org. But also you have some suggestions here with us today. Some things that might work well in your freezer.
Healthy choices of pizza. Try and find the lower fat versions. Once again, I can't stress enough, try and read those labels. Great option is frozen vegetables. There's lots of things you can do with them, and they cook up really fast.
Great. This is one of my favorites.
I like those soups because it goes with you almost anywhere, and all you really need is a cup of hot water to make it.
Great. And these, you just pop the top and you're good to go. Dump them into a can.
Microwave them. They're fast. Okay. And you're getting your vegetables, which I like.
Super. Speaking of vegetables, the pre-mixed salads.
That's a great option. It can be a little pricey, but it can save you a lot of time. And go for the darker green ones. They've got more nutrients in them.
Super, super. And a good thing to add to those?
Yeah, let's make a whole meal out of it. Add some tuna. Gets a good protein, low in fat.
Excellent, excellent. A lot of people don't think about this, but you say there's nothing wrong with breakfast for lunch. Or breakfast for dinner.
Breakfast for any meal. It's fast.
Great.
Lots of good whole grain cereals out there. Once again, the labels. There's fruit. There's yogurt. Mix them up. Add them together. All those things. When my children were little, I used to call it a flip-flop day. They love that.
That's a great idea. For a lot of us, when we're on the go, we don't even get home. We are eating out. So you have some general guidelines for us for when we're eating out, and I think we can put some of those up on the screen so that folks can really see them while we talk about them. The first one, be conscious of portion sizes.
Absolutely. Many restaurants have very large portions. Don't be afraid to ask the kitchen to cut it in half. to allow you not to overeat. Or another option you can do is share it with somebody you're with.
Okay, think about the ways that the food is prepared.
Absolutely, that's really important. Try and ask for it to be grilled. They may be able to change how it's made in the kitchen. Try and stay away from fried, breaded foods. Grilled, steamed, broiled, they're much better options.
And think about the sauces and all the condiments.
Absolutely. Sauces, salad dressings. Ask for low-fat versions if it's possible, or ask for it on the side. If you can do without it altogether, that's great.
Okay, and we have some tips. You have some tips for what to order when we do go out. Some ideas?
Salads are wonderful. It's a great way to start your meal. You're less likely to overeat in other areas.
And this is something you can find even at a fast food restaurant.
They're really making it available for us to try and eat healthy now. Try and ask for salad dressings that are light or low fat, though.
Great.
And put it on the side. Another great option is to dip into it, not dump it all over your salad.
Super. Also, you say chicken instead of the hamburger.
Chicken's a better choice. The hamburgers are fried.
Right. Deli chains are making our life a little bit easier these days.
Absolutely. Lots of low-fat lunch meats, cheeses, vegetables in there. Try and ask for it on whole grain bread.
And if you have to have a snack with it, the choice you want to make?
This one's baked chips. Pretzels would be another really good option, slow and fat.
Okay. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm eating healthy. I can't have pizza," but you say pizza can be okay.
Pizza's okay. Try and watch your portion sizes and ask for it with vegetables on. Another really good option is instead of having 2 or 3 slices, have it maybe with some soup or salad.
Okay, and a piece of pizza like this size could even possibly be cut in half.
Share it with a friend. I know we all get cravings for certain foods, but try and figure out ways to make it so you're not getting too much.
Another option that you can get just about anywhere.
Absolutely, this great baked potato. There's lots of great toppings for it. I try and stay away from the sour cream, high in fat and lots of butter. This one we've put broccoli on. Another great option is salsa. Go light on the cheese, though.
Okay. And if you're eating out for breakfast, because lots of people love to go out for breakfast.
That's a great time to go out.
Yeah.
There's some good choices. We want to go for whole grain cereals.
Right.
Fruit's a great option.
Excellent. And you can get that just about anywhere.
Just about anywhere.
Yeah. And you say an alternative to a donut, perhaps?
It's a whole grain English muffin.
Great. Okay. Kathy, overall, the most important part of all of this, don't sacrifice your health.
No, absolutely not. It's just a little bit of planning and thinking. Maybe if you go out to one place, you're going to want to ask for them to maybe alter something for you, or really look at the menu first before you order. Another option is maybe sometimes it's a good choice to go somewhere else.
Right. There's lots of options today, and there's really almost no excuse for not eating healthy.
That's right.
When you're on the run. It does take a little bit of planning. It does take a little bit of thought, but when you do these things, when you prepare, you're always sure not to get caught. So Kathy DiGuisseppe, thank you so much for joining us today, and stay tuned. So many people think that they're simply too busy to eat healthfully when they're on the run, but there's lots of ways to do that. Don't get caught without some healthy food. Take some along. Take fruits and vegetables, some low-fat crackers and things like that. Think about where you're going out to eat. You can always find healthy choices. You can almost always get a salad everywhere you go. For more information, log on to our website, www.pottstownfoundation.org.